Welcome to the introductory video for Chapter 30 on creating assembly drawings. Assembly drawings in Solidworks have a few assembly-specific functions. Some of these you can see in the View Types toolbar. The alternate position view is one that's shown right here. The alternate position view uses a second assembly configuration to display a second position of the assembly superimposed on the first. So you can see in regular lines the vise in one position, and then in phantom lines you can see the vise in a second alternate position. If we open up the assembly model, we've got an exploded view of the assembly, but we also have a configuration for the alternate position and the regular default configuration. We also have an exploded configuration and other configurations for other purposes. Another assembly-specific type of view is the broken out section, and we have an example of that as well. We can create a broken out section in this view of the assembly. Notice that this already has an alternate position configuration used. A broken out assembly view does not create a new view, it just edits an existing view. So if we click on the broken out section, this allows us to draw a freehand spline across the model, and I'll close the loop here. This brings up the section scope, which allows me to tell SolidWorks to exclude certain components from being sectioned, and then I can establish a depth in another view if I want to do that. So this establishes the axis center line of this pipe. Say OK, and so the cutout goes back to that point. We can turn off the display of the axes to get those stars out of the display. We've got some hatching on here, which you can see. So that's a broken out section added to an alternate position view. We've also shown in this particular drawing an exploded view. Exploded views are created in the 3D assembly model and then can be transferred onto the drawing, and that's done in the properties for the view itself. There's an option for Show in Exploded View, and this will include all of the exploded lines. If you have a special configuration for that, then you can use the special configuration. Assembly drawings are often multi-sheet drawings. There are some companies that will put the view of the assembly on the first page and then detail the individual parts on subsequent pages. So if we flip over to one of our other drawings here, we can pick a multi-page drawing. Okay, here we've got a bicycle derailleur. We've got an exploded view, various views, a section view showing a cut through the pulleys. We have here a comparison between high quality view and a draft view on the drawing. And we also have a second sheet. Now on this second sheet we could start detailing individual parts, and you would do this in the same way that you would detail the assembly. So you go to Insert, Drawing View, Model, select the particular part that you're looking for, and then place various views of that particular part. Now sometimes you'll need to make references to a particular part on an assembly drawing, and it may be confusing if you have multiple documents on the same drawing. Say which description is being used. Is it using the assembly description or a particular part description? So what you can do is on the sheet properties, and you can go to the feature manager, right click on the particular sheet, go to properties. This brings up a dialog box that allows you to specify which model the custom properties are coming from. Actually, you don't specify a model, you specify a view. So in this case, we'd want to bring properties from the model in view 22. We could select that here and apply changes, and that would use the custom properties from that particular part on this sheet. All of this functionality is detailed in the text of the chapter. There's a lot of additional information in the text of the chapter that I hope you will take the time to read through.